Dodge, Ram Tough. For years, these words have stood for the tough, work-ready trucks that Dodge has been building. And today, the tough just got tougher. With the addition of Cummins, diesel power, and the 3 Prospector packages, the entire line of Ram pickups is more prepared than ever to go to work. And for 1989, there are added opportunities in the commercial market due to the Cummins connection. This program will take a look at the competition and at our own trucks and give you the straight-up information you need to effectively sell Ram pickups. If your prospects are 100% satisfied with their truck and with their service, they'll recommend you and Dodge. One of the highlights of this program will show you how the rollout of the Cummins diesel immediately propels the Dodge Ram pickup to the top of the hill, as is seen in the Pueblo Showdown. So move on and see just how tough Ram Tough can be. You can choose between the Cummins diesel story, Ram pickup versus Ford, Ram pickup versus Chevy, or for a summary, the quick review. The Dodge Cummins D250 Turbo Diesel Ram pickup, the king of the work hill. Back it up, you say? No problem. When you have a truck like this, all you need to do is load it up and step on the accelerator. And to give you the answers to the questions your smart truck buyers will be asking about this truck, 2 special segments have been put together. One concentrates strictly on the Cummins diesel engine, and the other one proves, with the help of USAC, the United States Automobile Club, that all the claims of superiority are valid. Whenever you're ready, you can take the overall Cummins challenge to test your knowledge on Cummins power. And now, let's hear the story. Would you like to take the overall Dodge Cummins challenge now, or move on and view another informative segment? Please make your selection. Everything in the program was not covered by the overall challenge. If you haven't yet done so, please view each of the remaining segments. Designed from the ground up to be a diesel, each Dodge Ram pickup equipped with a Dodge Cummins 5.9-liter inline turbocharged diesel includes many state-of-the-art features. The Cummins diesel has many of the same design characteristics used in Cummins highway tractor power plants. The Dodge Cummins diesel engine was designed from the beginning to be turbocharged. On top of that, the turbocharging keeps the engine operating efficiently at altitudes even as high as 14,400 feet, with better acceleration and towing power than competitive diesels, as was proven in independent tests performed by USAC. A typical non-turbo engine loses over 30% of its power when going from sea level to 10,000 feet. The Cummins Turbo Diesel loses less than 5%. That's quite a difference. The Dodge Cummins D250 diesel produces 160 horsepower at 2,500 RPM and 400 foot-pounds of torque at 1,700 RPM. That's the highest torque output of any diesel available today. Cummins inline configuration also allows ease of maintenance, as opposed to V8 designs, which require more engine compartment area. When a Ram pickup is equipped with a Dodge Cummins Turbo Diesel engine, the engine, parts, and related components are covered for 7 years or 100,000 miles, and the remainder of the powertrain is covered for 7 years or 70,000 miles. This is the best warranty available in a diesel pickup truck this year. Dodge Ram trucks and the Cummins diesel engine, a team built to go the distance. Now let's pause for a quick progress review. The searing summer heat, the endless stretch of rainless days. Here in the summer of '88, man, machine, and the environment were all being put to the test that no one could have imagined. What better setting to finally judge who's the king of the hill in the full-size truck market? Would it be the recently redesigned Chevrolet C3500? Would it be the industry-leading Ford F250 HD, the truck that's captured the lion's share of the total work truck sales over the past year? Or would it be the new Dodge Cummins 250 diesel, Dodge's new approach to dealing with real-world work conditions? You see, Dodge knew words are cheap, so they went to USAC, a neutral, non-biased testing organization and long-time racing sanction organization, and asked them to stage a showdown. And a showdown is just what they got. Now, this little get-together was staged in 3 separate locations, each designed to test a different performance characteristic of the trucks. Carlsbad, California was chosen for the 2,500-mile break-in period and the sea-level acceleration testing. After Carlsbad, the trucks were moved here to Pueblo, Colorado for the altitude acceleration testing, and then they were moved up to Loveland Pass, Colorado for the certified high-altitude uphill testing. The tests took place with the trucks loaded to the maximum GCW, gross combination weight, for the lightest truck in the field. Each vehicle was certified as a legitimate production vehicle. This process was carried out with extreme scrutiny. USAC even went so far as to seal the hood of each truck to prevent any tampering. Once certified, each truck was loaded to its GCW of 11,000 pounds and put through the paces of full-load sea-level acceleration testing at Carlsbad. On an average, Dodge went from 0 to 50 in just 16.18 seconds, compared to Ford's 18.50 seconds and Chevy's miserable 22.58 seconds. Also tested was the average passing time. From 30 to 50 miles per hour, the Dodge Cummins D250 took just 8.91 seconds, compared to Ford's 10.81 and Chevy's 13 seconds. Actually, the Carlsbad testing was preliminary to the full-load altitude acceleration testing here at Pueblo. The course was again a quarter-mile track, and to find a solid average, each truck ran 7 times. When all the results were in, Dodge was again in front. At this elevation of 5,000 feet, Dodge traveled from 0 to 50 at an average of 19.42 seconds. The Ford came in second with a strong 24.54 seconds, and Chevy again picked up the rear with a 29.47 second average. Maybe just as important are the passing times. From 30 to 50 miles per hour, the Dodge Cummins D250 took just 11.24 seconds, compared to Ford's 14.11 and Chevy's 19.57 seconds. Well, it's clear that Dodge was ahead at this point, but there was still the uphill testing at Loveland Pass. After a long day of traveling, each truck was loaded, and then they started. The course was a 6% uphill grade, which is as tough a hill as you'll find in normal working conditions. The distance was a quarter mile. Now, these tests were performed head-to-head for better comparison. The Ford did well against the Chevy, but neither competitor could stack up against the Dodge. Dodge made it through the quarter mile on an average of 27.69 seconds, with Ford taking 32.83 seconds, and Chevy taking almost a full 10 seconds longer than Dodge at 37.46 seconds. When the real comparisons are over, the Dodge Cummins D250 is the king of the hill. The Ford F250 HD and the Chevy C3500 are formidable opponents, but in the end, they're just not truck enough to deal with a ram-tough combination of Cummins power and Dodge durability. Each of the trucks you just saw are definitely worthy of being in the full-size work truck market. Now let's see how Dodge did it. They started with the ram-tough D250 pickup. They increased the front axle capacity all the way up to 4,000 pounds, the rear axle capacity up to 7,500 pounds, and the front spring capacity up to 1,915 pounds. For the transmission, they used the heavy-duty Chrysler 3-speed torque flight with an auxiliary transmission oil cooler. All of this was to prepare for the rock-crushing 400 foot-pounds of torque that the 5.9-liter turbocharged Cummins diesel produces. And we might add, the D250 is the only competitor here that uses a turbocharger. And it's a turbocharger that was designed in, not added on. The inline 6-cylinder configuration makes for a clean installation, leaving maintenance room around the engine that, well, frankly, is lacking in the competition. And no special service tools are required for service either. Other advantages that the Dodge Cummins D250 has is that we use direct injection versus indirect for Chevy and Ford. We have 400 foot-pounds of torque versus 257 for Chevy and 345 for Ford. The king of the work hill. It's not an idle claim anymore. Neither Ford nor Chevy can make the claim because independent testing has proven, once and for all, that Dodge is the superior truck. And you can take that to the bank. The story here is that there's a slight Dodge advantage in price. The top packages all contain the top items, air conditioning, cruise control, and so on. The bottom line, it's up to you to tailor-make a Ram pickup to your prospect's specific needs. Also, point out to your prospects the built-in value advantages that the Dodge Ram pickups contain, such as the 770 warranty. Since there isn't a price or equipment difference to speak of, it may simply end up being our superior warranty, the availability of the Cummins diesel engine package, or your understanding of what they're looking for and how to get it for them.
The all-new Dodge Ram Cummins Turbo Diesel is a highly fuel-efficient and powerful turbocharged diesel power plant with excellent acceleration and towing capabilities. This small, lightweight diesel truck engine uses many of the same materials and design principles of the Cummins 444 highway tractor engine. The basic configuration is an inline 6 with 5.9-liter displacement. Turbocharging provides excellent high-altitude operation, and direct injection assures high overall fuel efficiency. A central intake manifold air heater is utilized for quicker starts at colder temperatures, so the need for glow plugs is totally eliminated. A heavy-duty cooling package is standard, and no special tools are required for routine service and maintenance. Regular maintenance, in fact, is similar to a normal gasoline engine except for the fuel system. And for excellent acceleration and superior trailer towing capability, the all-new Dodge Ram Cummins Turbo Diesel delivers 160 horsepower at 2,500 RPM and 400 pound-feet of torque at 1,700 RPM. That's the highest torque output of any pickup diesel available today.
Power-assisted brakes provide sure, dependable stopping power. The disc design helps dissipate heat rapidly. Metallic linings provide superior fade resistance. All models utilize a dual proportioning valve to assure optimum front and rear balance. All front-wheel drive models also feature a dual diagonal hydraulic system to help assure safe front and rear braking in the event of partial hydraulic pressure loss. And the power-assisted system assures low pedal effort.
Extensive anti-corrosion treatments help protect all Ram-Tough Dodge domestic-built trucks. Even before the metal is formed into body panels, it's specially coated to protect against corrosion. Corrosion-resistant galvanized and galvannealed steel is used extensively for many body panels. Still other panel areas are coated with corrosion-resistant zinc-rich primer. When assembled, each body is thoroughly cleaned and also coated with special corrosion-resistant chemicals. Many also receive a tough, durable, protective urethane coating over the lower body side panels to resist exterior cosmic corrosion. Most Ram-Tough Dodge trucks also receive directly.